Each year, scientists, researchers, and everyday people make incredible discoveries, helping us to better understand the world around us. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at interesting discoveries. Hiker's dog keeps him alive in the Alps for 7 nights. When a 33-year-old man broke his ankle while hiking through the Italian Alps and was stranded in the freezing cold for 7 nights, he thought the end of days was near. If not for his little 4.5-kilogram rescue dog called Ash, the Alps may have been his last resting place. The unnamed hiker travelled from the northeastern city of Trieste to begin a trek through the Alps that he does every year. The beginning of his journey was going beautifully. He had begun by spending a few days and nights in various mountain huts and makeshift shelters, travelling through the gorgeous landscape with his trusty dog by his side. Everything changed when he slipped and fell, breaking his ankle on impact. He was in the middle of the Venza Naza Valley, an area that is entirely unreachable by mobile phone. He was stranded, unable to walk. He managed to drag himself to a nearby stream to get some life-saving water, his miniature mixed-breed dog never leaving his side. The dog huddled against him for warmth and kept him sane through the brutally cold nights. The hiker told authorities that his dog had been his saving grace, keeping him alive and alert while he laid on the icy ground without much food or water. Together they survived 7 painstaking nights in the freezing Italian Alps, relying only on each other for support. After 4 days had passed and the man had not returned home as expected, his girlfriend alerted the Friuli Mountain and Cave Rescue Services. Rescuers dispatched to the area and began searching by air in a helicopter. It took the team 3 full days of searching before they were able to locate him and his dog. On the last day of their search, they spotted the hiker lying on the ground near a stream in the mountains north of Udine, northeastern Italy. The man was reported to be conscious when the rescuers arrived, covered in leaves with his foil blanket nearby. He is expected to make a full recovery, but he has suffered serious injuries. Amanda Ella was found 2 weeks after disappearing in a forest on Maui. According to her relatives and a media page dedicated to the search, a 35-year-old physiotherapist and yoga teacher who mysteriously disappeared several weeks ago in Makawao Forest Reserve on Maui, Hawaii, has been rescued safely. 3 volunteers frantically searching the forest reserve by chopper discovered Amanda Ella close to a dry riverbed between 2 waterfalls. Ella was hurt, according to the Maui News, but no further details were given. Pictures on the search's media page portrayed her with severely wounded and swollen feet, as well as being dirty. "Guys, we achieved it. We located her," said Javier Cantalopes, who had been part of a circle of family and friends who spent most of the past days looking for her. Cantalopes, a veteran Special Operations Airborne Ranger with the 3rd Ranger Battalion of the 75th Ranger Regiment, claimed he and other rescuers, Chris Berquist and Troy Helmers, have been combing a region far east of previous search missions before they noticed Ella inside a dry riverbed between 2 waterfalls. The place was far east of the Bamboo Forest and Commando Trail, according to Cantalopes. Berquist, who was in the chopper, said, "She was waving up at us while we were in the aircraft, so we brought her out safe and sound." Ella seems to be in the same astonishingly good form we know her to always be in, members of the family stated on Friday night, taking into consideration the fact that she was last seen 17 days ago. According to the medical report, she had no fractured bones and was quite conscious and extremely cognizant, despite minor scrapes and considerable exposure to the sun. During a press conference with Maui 24/7, Amanda's dad, John Ella, told reporters they discovered her in a deep creek bed, obviously totally incapable to get out, as I comprehend it. I believe she had a terrific fall. ABC News reported that Amanda had been surviving on river water and vegetables during the days she spent in the riverbed. It was reported that Ella got trapped in the Makawao Forest Reserve on May 8th after heading to a local post office. Somewhere at the bottom of the Kahakapau Trail, Ella's vehicle was discovered. Ella's family made a $50,000 offer to anybody with relevant knowledge about what they suspected was a kidnapping just hours before she was discovered by the 3 rescuers. robotic cockroaches could help find survivors in disasters. In February 2016, it was announced that a robot was being created that ran and swam like a salamander. Designers have now created a cockroach-inspired shape-shifting robot. They are the bane of inner-city dwellers, capable of getting into the tiniest cracks and crevices and eluding even the most zealous pest management. But it is their incredible capacity to shrink their bodies which helps them to pass through narrow spaces and fissures and speed through congested tunnels that could spark a new generation of rescue robots. The physics of cockroaches, both their capacity to modify their body shape and their rapid mobility in restricted spaces, was researched by Kaushik Jayamara and Robert Full from the University of California, Berkeley, to design a robot capable of crawling across difficult terrain. The researchers noted in their report posted in the publications of the National Academy of Sciences Plus, "We found that cockroaches navigated lateral holes less than a quarter of their height in less than a second by squeezing their body's compliant exoskeletons in half. Soft, twisty legs, a pliable body and shell, and a distinct mode of movement are the cockroach's secrets. Cockroaches still move swiftly, at 20 body lengths per second, inside vertically enclosed areas, adopting an unknown mode of movement, body friction-legged crawling," says the study. If you scale it up to the size of a human, it would be around 70 miles per hour, more than twice the pace of the quickest sprinter, Jayarama told reporters. Cockroaches, in addition to their acceleration and efficiency, are extremely tough, with the ability to withstand pressures of up to 900 times their own body weight without harm. The researchers set out to create a robotic prototype after gaining a better grasp of cockroach anatomy. The ensuing robot, including controls and battery, is small enough to fit in the palm of your hand and weighs less than 50 grams. The robot was given the moniker CRAM, or Compressible Robot with Articulated Mechanisms, by the researchers. CRAM is constructed of polyester and has flexible legs and a low-friction shell. The Roachbot is 75 millimeters tall, about the size of a tennis ball, and can reduce its height by 54%. It can move fast through tight spaces because of its flexible spine and bendy legs. Finally, CRAM can support the pressure of roughly a kilogram, which is more than 20 times its weight, and this is thanks to its overlapping belly plates. The robot is designed to assist in search and rescue operations. Experts believe that its particular qualities will make it an ideal choice for searching for survivors in the rubble left by tornadoes, earthquakes, and explosions. A previously unknown type of archaic human discovered in Israel. As of June 2021, a new species of human, previously unheard of, was found in the middle of a sinkhole in the center of Israel. Fossils have been discovered in a sinkhole near the city of Ramla. This area is known for prehistoric humans hunting animals, including horses and deer, leaving behind the telltale signs of their work, including stone tools and animal bones. Among the fossils that were discovered, there is part of a skull and a jaw. These fragments have been dated between 140,000 and 120,000 years ago, placing them in an era just overlapping with the Neanderthals, with some suggesting this newly discovered prehistoric human species could be the ancestors to Neanderthals. Rachel Sarig from Tel Aviv University has linked these fossils to those found in Israel's Kesem, Zutia and Taban caves, explaining that these discoveries could all be connected to these new prehistoric humans. This new human species has earned the name Nesher Ramla homotype. Hyla May, also of Tel Aviv University, explains that the Nesher Ramla homotype could be associated with the Neanderthals, also having been migrants throughout Europe, breeding with other groups of humans as the population travelled across the continent. Nesher Ramla people are estimated to have moved through India and China as well as European areas, and Israel, in which these fossils have been found. Israel Hershkovitz offered the statement. Some fossils found in East Asia manifest Neanderthal-like features as the Nesher Ramla do. Yossi Zaidner from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem adds that the tools discovered from the same period mirror the expectations of modern humans 120,000 years ago. The Paleolithic stone tools found appear to help place these prehistoric Nesha-Ramla humans into a cultural and sociological position on an ever-changing timeline. There is still a lot more research to be done than these initial discoveries, from dating of more fossils, tools and bones, to looking at the makeup and how advanced certain tools are and how accurate the craftsmanship is. The possibility of these new prehistoric humans is only the beginning of research to come. From fossils to pools to shark victims, there certainly is a broad range of discoveries to be made just below the surface. What else will we find if we dig a little deeper? But what do you make of these interesting discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.